Welcome back to My Teen TV. You may know one of these guys from That's So Raven or his hip-hop album, but his work is not why Jonathan McDaniel has been in Kansas City over this whole past week. He's teamed up with the up-and-coming pop group Too Much. That's the rest of these guys to spread the word against violence. And they've joined us today to tell us about the Silence is Violence tour. Now, first, Lil J, let's talk about your career. Let's back up a little bit. How did you get started in the business, the acting business first?
Yeah, well, I've been doing music for about 18 years since I was 5, and I started my acting career when I was about 16, 17 years old, and that's when I got my first audition for That's So Raven, and I booked it, and it was only supposed to be for a couple episodes, but, you know, me and Raven became friends, and a lot of the other actors...
you started dating on the show.
Exactly, and you know, couldn't cut the relationship, so
well, good for you.
Yeah, it was cool.
And how about you guys? How'd you get into this group? How'd you form?
Wow. You want to tell the story how we got to...
Was it long ago?
Yes, it was like 7 years ago.
No kidding.
Yeah, we've been in a group for like 7 years.
And you're out of L.A.?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, me and him are actually from the East Coast, but we're in L.A. together as a group.
So what in the world brought you guys to Kansas City?
Well, we started this this tour about 1.5 years ago, and we did it last year with the group Event. Me and my partner, LA, I call him. His name is Lance from LA Entertainment, and we started this about 1.5 years ago. So we want to continue it, and we want to do it, you know, each year and try to push it across the United States. You know, that's our future goal, to push it to each city and each state. And it started because of the simple fact that us as youth, you know, we feel like we should step up and make our voices heard and let the kids know, who are our peers, that, you know, we all can stop violence, you know what I mean? But it takes all of us individually to do our part. You know, we can talk about doing it collectively, but at the same time, it's not going to get done to each individual person makes their effort to stop violence. So we're just trying to spread that message to these kids and, you know, let it be known that we're showing proof that if you stay focused and you stay positive, that you can definitely reach your dreams, and we're living proof of that by, you know, pursuing our dreams and our careers.
Success stories right here. In fact, why don't we take a look at your success story? Why don't we take a look at you first in action doing a little singing in the studio. Here he is.
You can't take me away from nothing. I came from nothing and still I'm here. I'm the one that was left behind. Young boy that was less than past.
Oh, very nice. Okay, it's your turn now to get a little FaceTime here. Here is Too Much in action. So explain to me what Silence is Violence. What does that mean? What's that title come from?
Well, Silence is Violence basically is just, you know, just to stop all this unnecessary violence between our generation, you know, because us growing up in this generation, we don't really want to see everybody take the negative route, you know. So Silence is Violence is more towards the positive route. Like we're all living our dreams together as young men, trying to just, you know, do something good for the community and everybody else out there, you know what I mean? Silence is Violence means a lot.
About it being Silence is Violence, like the saying that we use for Silence is Violence is, I am my brother's keeper. So you can go and, you know, seek guidance and from, you know, older individuals that could help you really take a positive turn and basically fulfill your, you know, dreams and goals and aspirations. So
you guys behind me, what did you think of visiting the schools and the kids that you saw this week?
Oh, it was crazy. I enjoyed it. It was really.
So did you sing to them, or did you just kind of
we had
motivational speak, sort of?
Well, we joined the two together. We all got out there and we performed, and then we talked about how, you know, violence has affected all of us as individuals growing up, and, you know, well, most of us are from Los Angeles, and, you know, there's not really a difference between Los Angeles and Kansas City when it comes to violence. You know, violence affects everyone everywhere. So, you know, we like to just touch, you know, to the kids, you know, basically that just keep your dreams alive and don't worry about people that's trying to bring you down, and don't worry about, you know, things that are going on around you, but at the same time, be aware of them and try your hardest to, you know, to get rid of them. You know what I mean? We all got to come together, like I said, to stop the violence. It can't just be, you know, a one-person thing or, you know, anything like that. We all got to come together and play our part.
Boy, have we had our share of violence in Kansas City here, too, recently. I bet you may have heard about that this week. Did you hear any stories from kids, or did anybody reach out to you? Do you feel like you made a connection while you were here?
Definitely. I mean, there was a lot of kids who I felt that got our message, you know, at the schools that we reached. A lot of kids were telling us that they appreciated us, you know, for coming to the school and spreading that message, you know. And that's mainly our goal, you know, to do that is if we don't affect everyone, as long as we affect one person, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? And it's cliche to say that, but at the same time, that's really what we feel, and that's our main focus for this tour, is that if we could just touch one person each time, no matter where we go, that's all that matters, truthfully, because, you know, that one person can stop something, you know, such as a senseless violence act, and, you know, stop and save someone's life. You know what I mean? So that's all that matters to us. We just want to keep pushing that message and keep these kids motivated and let them know that we're here. You know what I mean? And we're living proof of our dreams, and they can follow after us and do the same things. We're trying to be positive role models.
Yeah.
That's
well,
all.
You surely are. Thank you so much for coming in. It's great to see all you guys. Best of luck with this tour and all your other efforts. You're doing great. You're doing really great. Now, if you're interested in donating to the Silence is Violence tour, you can mail your donation to the address you see here on your screen. It's P.O. Box 19526, Shawnee Mission, Kansas 66285. Now, we do have to take a quick break here. When we come back, we'll get the review on The Secret Life of Bees, so don't go away.